Mr. Chairman. Professor Goodwin, Georgia has a 6-week ban on abortions, and it's also a state that is the most dangerous state in the nation for pregnant women. Approximately half of the counties in Georgia have no OB physicians or no OBGYN, no family physician providing obstetrical care, no midwives, half of the state. Furthermore, hospital labor and delivery units have been closing across Georgia for the last several decades, and in 2015, only 46 of 159 counties had such units. Professor Goodwin, isn't it ironic that states like Georgia want to force women to remain pregnant but seem unwilling to help women stay alive during pregnancy?
That's right. It's one of the most egregious aspects of what we see today in our country. The states that have been most active in crafting anti-abortion abortion bans have been the states with the highest rates of maternal mortality. And disproportionately, those who have been most affected have been Black women. It's really been a death sentence for them. And for that reason, if nothing more, it's important that this hearing is being held because there's been so little attention to the fact that Black women have suffered in grave and inhumane ways in those states with abortion bans.
Thank you. Dr. Robinson, is it fair to say that there is a link between abortion access and maternal health?
Yes, that is fair to say. There's supporting documentation that shows that without access to abortion care, that the maternal mortality rate will continue to rise. And I'm glad that you pointed out the fact that many states have decreased access to midwifery care, decreased access to healthcare resources, labor and delivery units that are closing down, people having to travel further and further to access maternity care. Particularly in Alabama, we also criminalize women who do not present for maternity care. It's considered a form of neglect. But in a community where you don't have access to those resources and you cannot travel to meet the physician, it is not fair to punish those women, but then to try to force them to carry pregnancies to term when they don't have the resources to support that.
Thank you. Ms. Foster, you seemed reticent to answer the question whether or not you were in favor of a federal ban on abortions passed by the Congress. But I've looked at your Twitter account. You do have a Twitter account, right? And correct?
Correct.
And on May 2nd, the day that the decision was leaked about the decision to overturn Roe versus Wade, you posted an audio message on your Twitter account, did you not?
Yes.
And you put forward the question, quote, what does a post-Roe America look like? What comes after Roe, end quote, right?
Correct.
And you answered your own question by saying, quote, we never really wanted Roe's reversal to make abortion a state issue where some states protect life and other states continue to kill and dismember, end quote. That's what you said, right?
That's correct. And I don't believe I was reticent in answering the question.
And you also said that Roe, you said, quote, after Roe, we don't want more victims, we want abortion abolition.
That is correct. I believe in protecting every human being, no matter where they are, so I'm not reticent at all.
And you also said that your end goal was for the United States Supreme Court to declare that abortion was against the Constitution.
I believe it was former President Clinton who called for abortion to be rare.
That's what you said.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. And you are a Republican who supports Republicans. They called you as a witness, and that is the Republican plan for women in America to not have a right to an abortion, whether or not it be in the first, the second, or in 1% of those cases that happen in the beyond the 20th week. You don't want women to have that right for any reason whatsoever, to protect or save the life of the mother, or to, in the cases of rape and incest. Isn't that a fact?
A more humane and a more just America would provide protection and resources for all human beings.
Time of the gentleman has expired.